Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tequila, and today we're going to be talking about how to naturally become more beautiful and gain symmetry in your face. So just for a little context, I am 36 years old. I'll be 37 in about 3 weeks. On March 5th, I make content for women in their 30s and up who are wanting to just level up in every way and become their best selves. I'm a certified wellness coach. I've been like on a transformative journey, and I've just become a completely different person from the inside out. And that is the story that I'm sharing here so that you could do it too if that's a journey that you're on for yourself. Yeah. Sit back and relax and enjoy this video as I talk about a few skincare tips and some things that we can do to achieve a naturally more beautiful look. So today we're talking about enhancing our natural beauty, becoming naturally beautiful, and not having any work done to our face. I do believe that you should do whatever you want to do to as far as skincare, self improvements, cosmetic surgeries. I think that you should do whatever you feel like is best for you. In this scenario for me, I'm all about cosmetic surgery. I'm totally not against it, but on my face, I just want to preserve my natural face because when I look at my face, I see my family. I see, my mom. I see my dad. I see my brother a lot when I'm looking in the mirror. And, that's just like a very important part of me that I don't want to get rid of, but I want to enhance. And I'm all about the beauty stuff. So with that being said, personally, I do not do any Botox. I do not do any fillers. I take care of my skin, and I want to share what I do, how I do it, and how I went from looking like this. Okay. This is me at the age of 22 years old, y'all. And not every photo of me looks like this, but this was just one photo where I had to be straight on into the camera, and you could see that the symmetry in my face was not there, not like how it is in this picture where and the reason why I had to do this, I saw the comparison of the two. I was replacing my driver's license, and I had to bring in an expired or a other form of ID. So I had this expired passport, and I was looking at the pictures, and I was like, "Whoa, what the heck? Like that doesn't even look like me. Not how I feel like I look today." And so I said, you know what, this will be a great opportunity to make a video on all of the things that I've gone to achieve this face naturally, without having any Botox fillers, no work done. Even on my nose even looks smaller, compared to then. So let's just go ahead and jump right into it. So the reason why someone would be considered beautiful is because their face is symmetrically balanced. Okay, that's what constitutes as beautiful. So as you see in the first picture, it's not that I wasn't beautiful, not in my eyes, but my facial symmetry was off, and it made my face look weird. Now a contributing picture a contributing factor to that was the fact that my teeth were crooked. I was born with some cracked up teeth, okay? They were coming at you. All right. So, with that being said, like this whole side of my mouth had to be corrected with Invisalign. I didn't go the traditional braces route. I kind of wish I did when I was younger, but like now I feel like I'm too old to be walking around with braces. No, not knocking by anybody who is, but I think that is what gives your bone structure that perfect symmetry when a dentist is like doing orthodontist rather, is doing it by hand and like really tweaking your teeth and getting them to be as straight as possible, and that alone is going to straighten out your face. So I think that that's something that helped me tremendously from the first picture up until now was dental correction. I think I am going to do Smile Direct. I'm not in any affiliation with anything that I'm mentioning in this video. I'm just sharing my journey. But I definitely want to just go for like one more round to get that ultimate straight smile. But I love my smile though right now, and I only have a dimple on this side as well. So I think that the way my smile is does complement my natural facial structure. Okay. So yes, teeth straightening is something that will help you to achieve that symmetry. Another thing you can do is also too to have firm skin in certain areas. So I'm not taking away the character of my face. I still look like I am a woman that is of some sort of age. I don't look like I'm 21. But I also feel like I don't look like I'm pushing 40. I think I have a nice image, for someone who is in her mid to late 20s, early 30s. I think that's fair to say. Okay. But with that being said, you want to have firm skin as well. So you definitely want to invest into some type of skincare system, where it not only comes with a cleanser and moisturizer and serum, but also something that provides you like with a little extra oomph to really boost your skincare, because we need to constantly produce collagen in order to have this nice and natural glow to our skin. We need to produce collagen, okay? And it also plumps our skin to make it appear more firm, and that in turn helps with our symmetry. But you can still see in some places, like this eye of mine is more sunken down than this one. But of course, that can be corrected with makeup and whatnot. But the ultimate goal is to do things that slowly enhance over time, which leads me to another thing that I want to talk about. And I haven't written anything down. This is not going to be a long video at all. I'm hoping we can get to like 15 minutes. But another thing that I want to talk about when we're talking about naturally enhancing our beauty, glamour, okay? Glamour, magic, whatever you want to call it. But we need to focus on what it is we want to improve. And with that, you spend a lot of time doing reflection work on yourself. So I like to give myself literally an hour a day. I know that may seem excessive, but if you want excessive results, you have to do excessive measures. You have to take excessive measures. And so for me, I'm studying myself in such a way that I know exactly what I'm going to need and what I'm going to do in order to continue on with the results that I am wanting to achieve. Okay. So, with that being said, I mean, you don't have to do it every single day. I am just obsessed with wanting to, because I am improving every day. So, I take time and just look at myself, stare myself down, really get to know every part of my face and every blemish, every crease and wrinkle. I want to know about it so that I can put care and intention into my skincare and pay special attention when I'm applying products, and special attention when I am using my cavitation or my radio frequency device. I want to know that I am really taking the time to address the specific concerns that I have when it comes to my skin and how I want to look and the looks I'm trying to achieve for myself. Okay. So, another thing that has assisted tremendously is gua sha, y'all. Let me show you the one that I have. Okay. And I don't even have the one that's meant for face. I think this one's actually meant for body. It came with like a whole entire kit of wood therapy. And listen, just do this, like just a couple times a week, 3 to 4 times a week, and you're draining all of that fluid out of your face. And in turn, you're literally helping to lift and firm as you're doing it. Of course, you want some type of glide, so you can use like coconut oil, almond oil, something like that. And you don't have to be too aggressive with it as well. But just spending that time with yourself in such a way It's such a beautiful thing, and you'll see the results. It's like, wow, I want to continue on with doing this. And as I'm continuing, I'm realizing, whoa, I'm aging backwards. And it feels so great. Another part too of becoming naturally beautiful is from the inside out. You have to take care of your body and take special care to what you're putting into your body. Okay. I know that it's so easy to just want to like eat whatever, have fried foods, a burger, a crab boil. And that's fine from time to time. You don't have to deprive yourself, even of sweets, but it cannot be a part of your lifestyle. That is just the way it is. Don't be mad at me for saying that. It's true. You Not everything has to taste delicious. Not everything has to taste so good. Water, you will learn to love the taste of water. There is nothing that quenches my thirst like drinking water. I try to drink. I don't even have a cap or a limit on how much water. But I'm a Pisces. Like I'm naturally a water lover anyways. I love being around water, drinking it or whatever, but it just nourishes me from the inside out. Like the first thing that I do when I wake up in the morning, Lord, I thank you for waking me this morning. And I reach for a bottle of water and down it. And I just love it throughout the day. In addition to that, also drinking fruit juice, fresh squeezed fruit juice. I highly recommend that you invest in a juicer or a blender of some sort so that you can have natural juice right from home. You could also use that pulp as well to purpose it for other things and other treats. So you can supplement like carrot pulp, right? I made like a little carrot cake with that the other day. Instead of me eating sweets, that was something that was nourishing to me. But I had a friend come over and she was like, girl, I am not eating that. We are going to the store and getting some real sweets. But for me, it's just like I've learned to love it. And once you've been doing it, challenging yourself for 30 days. Okay. I'm not here to sell you anything in this video. I got plenty of affiliate links I can share later. But as of right now, this is about just changing and glowing up ultimately from the inside. So instead of getting it fried, get it baked, get it grilled, get it blackened. Slow down on your carbs and your sugar intake. Increase your water intake. Okay. And over time, you'll notice like, wow, my skin is actually glowing. And I don't have to have any. I like my laugh lines. I like the character that my face is building. And I also love the fact even more that I can look into my face and again see my family, and all the love that I have on for my family and of my family. I don't want to get rid of my nose. That's my grandfather's nose. I don't want to get rid of my eyes. Nowadays, like people are changing their eye color. Like, get real, okay? Like, whatever. Contacts, if it's that bad. But I love my eyes. I see my family in my eyes. So I don't want to change anything about my face, but I do want to preserve what I have right now. And while I'm blessed to have it, and while I'm able to smile, and while I'm able to get in front of people, I definitely want to show when someone sees me for the first time, wow, this is someone that actually takes care of themselves. Another way you care about yourself is by not drinking alcohol, y'all. I know that for a lot of us, it's so hard. It's so hard. I loved alcohol. I really did. I was a flight attendant for many years. And it just became like a way of life to the point where I didn't even realize how much alcohol I was drinking. And over time, I noticed it in my face. I think I'm just going to get like a brand new phone with fresh storage. This is ridiculous. Like every time I'm recording. But anyway, I was finishing up anyway, talking about like, taking care of yourself from the inside out. Now, another thing too that I did do because you saw that I didn't have like any eyebrows. You guys, I was born bald, okay? But yeah, I didn't have any eyebrows. And so what I did, now if you are going to get microblading done, y'all, I beg you, go to your favorite wax person first before you go to get microblading. That will give your person who's doing it the ultimate guide to your face. And that worked out in my favor tremendously because they were like it was only going to last for 18 months and I got this done 10 years ago. But it actually looks perfect. I did go to my favorite wax person first. She waxed it perfectly, and the lady who did it, it was her actually very first time, so it gave her like a stencil to follow, if you will, because some girls in there, theirs didn't turn out like that. But anyway, so yeah, beauty is in the eye of the beholder, okay? But at the end of the day, who says you can't look better? So, thank you so much for watching up until this point. Please continue to like, share, and engage with my content. There is so much more where this is coming from. I look forward to definitely sharing my journey throughout the way. So yes, thank you so much for watching. Bye.